There are characters who scare you because they're unpredictable. Judge Dredd is terrifying because he's constant. He doesn't hesitate. He doesn't negotiate. He looks at the law, and then he looks at you. And whatever happens next has already been decided. This isn't the story of a man who enforces justice. This is the story of what happens when justice replaces humanity. Mega City 1 isn't broken because of crime. Crime exists because Mega City 1 is broken. A city stretched beyond human limits. Overpopulation, scarcity, endless unrest. Democracy didn't fail loudly. It failed quietly. Under paperwork, delays, and fear. And fear doesn't ask for freedom, it asks for control. Chief Judge Fargo wasn't evil. Fargo believed humanity could not survive its own freedom. He saw laws debated while cities burned. His solution was simple. Remove emotion, remove debate, remove delay. One system, one authority, one judgment. Fargo didn't want tyranny, he wanted peace, and peace required sacrifice. The judge system didn't ask if it was right, it asked if it worked. And it worked. Crime dropped, streets stabilized, order returned. But something else disappeared too. Mercy. Law was no longer interpreted, it was enforced. Fargo knew the system needed something more. Not just judges, but perfect judges. Project Janus. Genetic clones engineered to uphold the law without hesitation. No family, no childhood, no identity. Only duty. Judge Dredd was not born, he was manufactured. Dredd never chose this life. Every decision was made for him before he could think. Loyalty wasn't learned, it was programmed. Doubt wasn't corrected, it was punished. When others questioned the system, Dredd became its shield. Because if the law is wrong, then so is his entire existence. Then there's Anderson, a mutant, a telepath, a judge who can literally feel what others feel. And that makes her dangerous, not because she's weak, but because she understands. Where Dredd sees a criminal, Anderson sees fear. Where Dredd sees violation, Anderson sees motive. She doesn't excuse crime, she contextualizes it.
Mind explaining yourself, rookie? Betting a felon is not just a fail offense, it's a crime.
I already picked up the fail when I lost my primary weapon. I'm not gonna be a judge, and I don't need to be a mind reader to know it. He's a victim, not a perp, and until my assessment is formally over, I'm still entitled to dispense justice, and that's what I just did by letting him go.
Anderson fails her final evaluation. On paper, she doesn't qualify. She hesitates. She shows compassion. She bends towards humanity, and Dredd sees it. He watches her struggle with the weight of the badge. He watches her choose mercy when she could choose punishment. And at the end, he passes her anyway, not because she followed the rules, but because she understood them. He doesn't change the system. He doesn't denounce it. But he allows someone different to survive inside it. And that might be his quiet rebellion. Now the real question isn't just about Dredd, it's about philosophy. Efficiency without empathy, or justice with understanding. Dredd enforces the system exactly as designed. Anderson works within it, but sees the human cost. If you were Judge Dredd, would you enforce the law without hesitation? Or would you allow empathy to shape your judgment? And if you were born into a broken system, would you change it, or would you become its perfect soldier? Tell me in the comments.